Folks, you know, the media's election coverage always spotlights the same constituencies. When I say that sentence, I realize it is a hard sentence to say. Always spotlights the same constituencies, especially when they're stuttering dry mouth like me. Unions, soccer moms, NASCAR dads, but I think I speak for everybody, not just on this show, but for all of Comedy Central, when I say the most important constituency of all is comedians, all right? Now, I'm going to rank the Democratic candidates according to which is best for the comedy scene. First up, we got Dick Gephardt. His name is Dick. Funny. Dick. Now, everybody's a Dick joke, and his wife's name is Jane. That's true. As perfect as he is, Dick and Jane, see Dick run, blah, 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 you know. He's too sincere. We don't want him. All right, now, you got Howard Dean, MD, the first doctor president. Okay, you know, like, here, Iraq, take 2 bombs, call me in the morning. You could take 2 bombs from here and call me in the morning. He's from Vermont. You got the gay marriage up there. You got the Ben & Jerry's. I'm sure there's some fudge packet jokes in there somewhere, right? But that's about it, so we don't want him. All right, how about this guy, Wesley Clark, General Wesley Clark, he likes to call himself. He fought in Vietnam. What, his running mate could be Dat Phan? I don't know, it's the first candidates. They could beat Bush and Voss. No? I guess you're right, Nick. Nobody is this. Okay, now you got John Kerry, war hero. He married some lady that owns the Heinz ketchup family, you know? So he's the only candidate with a wife you have to pat on the bottom. I'm glad these aren't doing that well. I'm trying to explain to you why they wouldn't be good for comedy, right? Kucinich, he's from Cleveland, the first president to take the oath in a bowling shirt. I don't know. John Edwards. Shh. Sorry, John, did I wake your campaign? What happened to him? Wasn't he running? What happened? Carol Moseley Braun should be the first female black president, the first president to tell Kim Jong-il, talk to the hand. No? All right. How about Joe Lieberman? Jewish. Why is this candidate different from all the other candidates? He's the first president to have a fireside kvetch. No? The only president that's intolerant of terrorism and lactose? No. He's doing all right. Lieberman will be the first president to have an early bird State of the Union address. He's close, but obviously, this is the guy, Al Sharpton. First time you'll see Camp David on Cribs. The first presidential limo that's been leased. The Treasury Department will be replaced by the cash money millionaires. How quickly we forget the late 90s. I'd like to see people not laugh at that in New Orleans. The first president to put the national debt on layaway. No? Congressional Medal of Honor, is it going to be a 14-karat Playboy emblem? No? First president to attend his inauguration in Rocca. Folks, the winner is clear. Vote for him. Remember, ask not what comedy can do for you, ask what you can do for comedy. We'll be right back. I think I should start the show from now on with like one of those confident things like this, and then the music goes where I'm like, hey, welcome to the show. F it, folks, I'll never do that again. All right. Hey, I guess it's a baseball crowd. All right. Folks, isn't it good to know that in these difficult times, men and women are less uptight than ever about putting their fingers in each other's anuses? This show, we just won't stop. I don't know. What kink from your own sex life would you like to see become the new national trend? Nicky Paolo.
What kink? Maybe you've forgotten I'm married and live in the suburbs. The only kink you're going to find at my house is in the garden hose I bought at the Home Depot in Nyack. Our idea of a threesome is to leave Conan O'Brien on while we do it. And if we want to force him, we'll put on Jimmy Kimmel because he has a co-host. The only problem with this is, if your wife is laughing, you know she's definitely laughing at you.
All right, T-Sean. T-Sean Shannon.
Hello.
Hi.
Before I got the topics yesterday, I called my parents to tell them to watch the show. So that said, the kink for my sex life would be the missionary position that I do with my wife, whom I love. It's either that or teabagging. And if you know me, you know I like my tea bags to seep a very long time.
My mic fell off. Greg Giraldo.
Well, sadly, Colin, once you remove the twisted evil from any kink, it stops being fun. You know, I like a lot of dirty talk and role-playing. You remember, Colin. These... dirty talk and role-play, these days, that's like saying, I like smooching. I like making time with a gal who's a good sport. You know, it's getting to the point that any sex act not involving a chainsaw seems adorable. Whatever happened to fantasy, remember that? Look, I'm all for creating wild, erotic scenarios, but I don't think I'd really want my wife to be tag teamed by an Apache war party so she could teach me a lesson about gambling.
Greg, it's not nice to throw a shot at me when my mic is down. You know, I really can't even defend myself. Okay, Mo Rocca. Hi, Mo.
Hi. It's called cheek fun, not to be confused with ass play. It does not involve my dookie hole, no trip down Bosco Boulevard, or parking in the Cadbury cul-de-sac. No palling around with Brother Roundmouth, no breaking into my chutney locker, okay, got it? It is simply the kneading and roll thing of the cheeks. And if a finger slips and pokes me in the winking walnut, well, I won't object to that.
Okay, let me just say one thing. This is what they call a midlife crisis. Now look, I've got a mic that's hanging off under my shirt. It's mocking my whole career as a stand-up comedian, that now I have this little baby mic.
You're going to stretch your collar, Colin.
What's that? I don't care if I stretch my collar.
You're going to stretch your collar. You're going to stretch your collar.
It ruins it, yeah.
Then when I was going to wear this shirt, then Liz goes to me, it makes his belly stick out. And I was like, Liz, I'll suck it in. So,
I think it looks great.
Thanks, Mo.
I'm not just saying that because...
You know, I like this guy. Yeah. He's got a can-do attitude. T-Sean, you want to tell us any funny SNL stories? No?
No.
All right. I'm not going to say that last line. If they want the show to end, today it has to end just like this, with me talking to a stupid mic like a fool.